Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And Phillips has himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
So coming to the plate, Eric Hosmer, man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Phillips leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. On the move is Phillips. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Perella is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 out with the man at first. And that one just missed outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Pirela. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
The 2-1. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
at the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 on the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Phillips for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
He loses him on ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Chase Headley. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2.
Chase Headley.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Freddie Galvis is on deck. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perella sprinting after it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 55, Matt Strom.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Strom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Excellent.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. Myers on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. He singled his last time up. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Has a look, now the pitch. There goes Margot. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Margot gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. He's on the move again from first. hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He's got it one away. Now he'll throw back to first. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Play 12.
Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Kingery over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder. Jose.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Pirela. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting. Second baseman. Scott Kingery.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Here's Carlos Santana now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone, you might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Count is 1-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. He drew a walk his first time up.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Matt Strom, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to third. Franco has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's running. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 4.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Here's Will Myers.
Double!
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. On the move again from first. 1-1. And now he's on the move again for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies nothing. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 39, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jose Pirela would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 19, and Wisely.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Headley on at first, nobody out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Freddie Galvis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Matt Strom.
Ready once again, Matt Strom. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Three and 0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
That's a strike.
And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Williams is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Pirela. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Scott Kingery.
Ready for another chance, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Odubel Herrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Kingery is off of first with two away. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Phillips. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brandon Phillips.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And Phillips has himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, one man out. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Phillips on third, Myers on second, Headley at first, 2 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Pods leave them loaded, but they're in front 4-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 53, Miguel Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Nick Williams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at 2nd safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1
A runner at 2nd, nobody out. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Top pitcher, number 19.
Andrew Knapp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp. Now pitching for San Diego, number 34, Craig Hammond.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The step in here at 275. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on it.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Phillips for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies 3. Pat Neshek has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis.
Hitting off for San Diego, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
How about
that ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Michael Geddes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Michael Geddes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Williams. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Up next for Philadelphia,
stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Franco, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Popped him up. Kingery is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Perella makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to left field. Anderson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Phillips. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Alexi Amarista will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Alexi Amarista.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down. Digging in, Jose Perella. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Galvis has it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Friars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matt Strom earned his 9th win of the year. Brad Hand records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight.